I'm Cliff Pratt. I'm Chief Exec of UnLTD, which is the foundation for social entrepreneurs in the UK.
Fantastic. And how would you summarise what you said at the conference today?
I was talking about the changing roles between charities and foundations, government and the corporate sector, and how old certainties of roles are disappearing, and now there's a much more interesting, exciting, potential big wins, but also much more challenging, fluid, uncertain relationship between those three players.
Fantastic. How would you say the roles and relationships are shifting between the state, the private sector and civil society?
I think the corporate sector is pretty obvious. It's moving from old-style CSR, just a grant here or there, to putting their core capabilities, the skills that they have as an organisation, into social value. Great example is Thomson Reuters and Trust Law Connect with civil rights law around the world, so they're putting their expertise into social value. Government is a very interesting case in point. Most of government is still commissioning things, but there are bits of government that are doing very interesting innovation, social investment, and pushing the foundation world to change the way we operate. And I think for foundations, the choices are now much more open. Old certainties have gone, so we have to think carefully about our purpose, best way to achieve that purpose, and also this balance between getting the immediate result and our long-term aim. Are we backing civil society, or are we seeking a particular social impact? Very different sorts of approach.
Fantastic. Could you characterise a couple of things specifically that foundations can do to make sure they spend their money and use their resources in the best way?
Well, I think that the number one is for foundations to recognise that their end beneficiaries, if you like, are people who themselves have talent and energy and creativity and a profound understanding of the problem because they live with the problem. So never to treat beneficiaries as poor benighted victims, but to always think about how you can enable the poor and the disadvantaged to be more capable for themselves and to develop their confidence to act in their own right. I think that is absolutely central. I guess in terms of partnerships with government and corporate, is to, it is about learning the ropes of new opportunities, and there's some really high profile examples around what Oxfam have done with M&S as a good example. And to start considering those and testing the water. There are risks. These are organisations which are differently motivated to foundations, but the opportunities can be truly fantastic.